Game of Thrones Season 8 Episode 1 is back! We waited like 560 something days for it. If it sounds like I'm whispering, I kinda am because the rest of my family's asleep. I wanted to make this video tomorrow, but I just could not wait. So we are talking about Season 8 Episode 1 Game of Thrones. And I gotta say, I freaking loved every second of this episode. Before I give you guys like my full thoughts, this is like a full spoiler warning. I obviously have to give spoilers because I gotta really talk about it, show my excitement for everything that happened. Comment your guys' thoughts down below. What do you think of the episode? With all that said, let's just hop right into kind of what happened. I'm gonna give you some of my favorite parts that happened and the reunion of the characters, man. They had everyone come back together. They had Jon Snow and Daenerys and the freaking Unsullied and the Dothraki and the dragons. They all came to Winterfell. And who's at Winterfell? Miss Sansa, Miss Lady Arya, all these badass people, and Jon gets to see Arya for the first time, and who goes, God knows how long? Oh my god. Also, Jon gets to come back with Sansa, who Sansa I'm not the biggest fan of, but she is kind of a boss bee, and we get to see that more in this episode, how she's more, I'm a woman now you cannot mess with the Lady of Winterfell, and you're like, oh my god, I kind of love you, Sansa, let's go. Also, Jon and Bran, who the hell, how long has it been since they've seen him say, you usually look like a man? He's like, almost, or not quite. He says something crazy, because he's like three-eyed raven, you know, so he's kind of tripped out, he's kind of weird, and all that, and Jon's like, what happened to you, bro? Like, I'm confused too. Also, I got freaking chills when Jon and Sam, they met down where Jon's looking at Ned Stark's statue, and he's like, look at his father, like, man, like, I'm thinking to himself, what am I gonna do? And then Sam's down there, and then Jon and Sam have a moment, they're kind of talking like, wow, good to see you, brother, I freaking love you, you the man, what's good? And Sam tells Jon the tea, and the tea is that Jon is actually Aegon Targaryen's son. I think I said his name right. I probably didn't. But that means Jon is the true king to the throne. Meaning he should sit on the Iron Throne because he's the true king of all the 7 kingdoms. You're like, oh my god. We found that out in the last episode of Season 7. But now it's here. Now Jon knows. And Kit Harington's acting was just like, I'm a what? Daenerys is my queen. I bend the knee. He's like, no. Well, oh god. And then Sam drops some knowledge on Jon. Basically, Sam tells Jon, like, you gave up the throne to save your people. Would she do the same for her? And you're like, Jon's kind of looking at him like, and then you're like, oh my god, how is Dany gonna take it? How is it gonna happen? What the hell is gonna happen? That's kind of it for all my reunions. I know that I'm kind of all over the place. I'm just so excited about it. But also, no one in Winterfell in the north is really vibing with Daenerys. She's kind of coming in. She's a Targaryen. She's an outsider. She's from the south. Everyone's like, who are you? You took Jon Snow from us? Like, what? And then everyone's kind of not really vibing with her, so Jon's kind of like trying to get her, everyone, hey, she's a queen. She's going to be a badass beast. She's gonna rule it all. She's a rightful queen to sit on a throne with nay. Actually, Jon Snow is. And Sansa's not really vibing with her. No one's really vibing with her. And Sansa and Arya both remind Jon, like, you are family. You gotta realize that, like, we are fighting for our family now. Like, this is who you kind of got thinking. Arya tells Jon, like, don't forget that. Like, we're a family still. You're like, oh my god, Arya, you're so badass. I freaking love Arya. She's one of my favorite characters. Now I'm gonna hop over to King's Landing and Cersei. Cersei's being a bitch, a Rooney Dooney, like she always is. And she hires who? Sir Bronn. She has a bunch of gold for him, and they hand him a crossbow. And they're like, hey, are you gonna take out Jaime and Tyrion? I think you just might. And you're like, if that's how they're gonna go, like, I think they're gonna die. If that's how they die, I'ma lose it. Like, I'm legit I'm gonna lose it. Also, Cersei and Euron, he's like the guy that got the Iron Fleet for Cersei, and he's like, okay, I got 20,000 men, we're badass. And Euron is Theon, his uncle, and he has Yara kind of captured, and then Theon ends up saving Yara. It's a little side note for it. It wasn't that big of a moment. It felt kind of rushed in the episode, so I wasn't like too much including that. But Euron and Cersei, ooh, they did the dirty. They did the dirty. A moment of this episode that I absolutely love was Jon Snow riding a dragon and Daenerys Targaryen riding Drogon. They're riding dragons around together, and you're just like, yeah, and only because Daenerys is the only one who ever be able to touch a dragon, ride a dragon, but Jon can too because he's a Targaryen. Damn it, he is. He freaking is. And this episode just had so much reunion, so much stuff kind of like refreshing. I didn't think we were going to get a big action scene. Was I hoping for it? Of course. I was hoping someone's going to die or some big action scene was going to happen. We only have 6 or 5 more episodes. We got a couple more weeks left. Not a lot of action. Have more of like the politics. Everyone's getting ready. Everyone's getting reunited. Everyone's coming back at Winterfell now. You have the Hound and Arya. They still got beef. You got a bunch of people all coming back here. and there's just a lot to go down, and the way the episode ended with Jamie arriving in Winterfell, he comes in a cloak, and you're just guessing. You're like, okay, this is Jamie. That's what's up. I love Jamie. He's awesome. He's here. This is going to be badass. And then he gets off his horse. He turns around. He's got a full beard. He's been traveling from freaking King's Landing all the way to Winterfell. Turns around, and there is a young Bran sitting right there, just looking at him. If you guys don't remember, season 1, episode 1, Jamie pushed Bran out the window and has not seen Bran since season 1. And like he sees him, and they kind of both just staring at him. Bran's like, "Yo, remember me? Yeah, I'm a freaking 3-eyed raven now, bro." And then Jamie's face just says it all. He's like, "Holy shit, balls of fire! I'm about to get my ass killed." That's a very all over the place review, all over the place kind of discussion about it. But comment your guys' thoughts down below. Did you love the episode? Again, I'm whispering because I wanted my ass to sleep. Did you guys like the episode? I absolutely loved it. I cannot wait for next week. Make sure to hit that big subscribe button because I'm going to do one of these every week until the season's over. Then I'll do a big season kind of review at the end of the show. Make sure to hit the big subscribe button. Do me a favor and watch Game of Thrones. Just watch it. If you haven't watched it, what are you doing? Why are you even watching this? Watch Game of Thrones. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.